Question 64, you need the resource page that's been attached to the lesson, which looks just like this. And we have an original shape, and we want to know which of these shapes, A through G, are similar to the original shape. So I'm going to take scissors and cut across, leave those intact, but I want to cut the original shape very accurately out because it's easiest to do my comparing when I have a copy of it. So very lightly and carefully, I guess gently, I want to cut that out, clear my area. So I have my original shape here, and I'm going to go around, and I'm going to, the thing that's the hardest is I got to make sure that it's oriented the right way. Like if I go up to A, I have to move it around until I've situated it the right way, because this isn't right. So it might mean that I have to flip it over, and this is my best effort. And notice that when I try to put it on here, the question becomes, this angle here corresponds, and if they don't match up, they have to have exactly the same corresponding angles. Like that one up there looks pretty good. That's a nice fit. So that angle matches. But if you notice that when I attempt to match this one up here, and I know it's not showing up very well, but it doesn't make a perfect match. So A is not similar to my original. B, notice how it just looks the same besides size. Size is the only thing. But notice that I take it down into the corner, perfect match. I slide it up, perfect match. I slide it over, perfect match. I slide it down, perfect match. All of the corresponding angles are perfect matches. So right now, kind of off on the side, I put B with a question mark. I'm pretty sure these two are similar. And I move on to C. C, bottom left, perfect match. Left angle, perfect match. Top angle, perfect match. And bottom angle, perfect match. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put C with a question mark, because I'm thinking if the angles are all, if the corresponding angles are all perfect matches, I think I'm onto something. D, well, D doesn't even look the same. So again, I try to do my thing. Perfect match there, but this angle's definitely not a perfect match. So D is out. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and cross out A, because A is not going to work either. E, again, I got to orient it the right way. So notice I had to rotate it. Notice that they just look the same. They just kind of, this just looks smaller than this one. So I move it up, perfect match, perfect match, perfect match, perfect match. So I'm thinking E is a good one. F, again, got to orient it right. So I had to turn it back around. Again, they look the same. Perfect match, perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm thinking F is good too. G, gotta rotate it like so. Notice it doesn't quite look right. And again, I have a perfect match down there, but not one there. So G's no good. So criteria 1, corresponding angles have to be congruent. They have to be the same. So the next thing I want to do is I want to come in here and I want to just see. And this is going to be something that we got to take a ruler to. If I measure the left side I get, and again, it's like 1.8 centimeters. This side is 2.5. So on that, if I just record that, small to large, 1.8 to 2.5. That's the measurements I got for corresponding sides. Likewise, if I measure this angled, the side that's on a diagonal here, I get, again, what appears to be about 2.2 to 3.4. 2.2 to 3.4. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just do that to all of them. And in the end, it simply comes down to if the ratios are the same. Is there a multiplier? So this one, 4.3. So 4.32. 6.4, and you have to understand that there's human measuring error, so just be aware that this might not end up working out perfectly. And I have 4, 2, 6. So if I right now just simply look at the 4 to 6, 6 divided by 4. 6 divided by 4 is 1.5. So is it true that I multiply the left number by 1.5 to get the right number? 1.8 times 1.5, 2.7. 2.2 times 1.5, 3.3. 4.3 times 1.5, 6.45. So notice I'm a little off, but my assumption is it's measuring error, and it looks like B is definitely similar. So for my results, B is similar, and I'm just going to put a 1.5 multiplier in parentheses. So go ahead and finish, but the assumption is C, E, and F are also going to be similar, and we just need their multipliers. The way you find the multiplier, what do I do to my original shape? What do I multiply my original shape by to get my new shape? For B, it was 1.5. All right, that's 664.